Hello friends, my name is Renuka and welcome to my Christmas card series. And today we'll make one small shaker card, and for that I create this pattern. How I make this, you can see the video which I link below, and I already colored this Heather Alice free digi stamp, and this I think kind of pretty innocence, and I went ahead and add these foam dots to the girl. And now I'm planning to make shaker card. For that today I'm trying to use something different material. I'm not using foam tape, rather than I'm using this foam. It's pretty solid foam, and I cut this foam into the strips by using the scissors. And now I'll adhere it to the panel, but before doing that I want to add this panel. I'll stick this panel onto this card base. Before that I'll just trim little bit excess, and now it's ready to go, and I'll add this panel exactly in the middle of this. So I'll use the ATG glue tape runner, and I'll stick this panel in kind of middle. After that you can see this white border all around this colored panel. I'll put this ATG runner glue on it, and to give little bit more firmness to it I'll add small dots of Tombow mono adhesive glue too. And after that I'm planning to place these strips on the panel, and I'll measure before sticking them, and then I'll put exactly in between. Here I thought it's little bit extra, so I need to snip it off. And I'll place I just want to make it perfectly close. So first of all I put this, and then I will just add little bit. I cut little bit more, so there is one gap here and I want to fill that gap, so I'll just add another piece of the foam dot just like that. I want to snip it little bit to make it the same size here. Now this panel is pretty good. After that I'll just place this image, remove all the adhesive backing, and for shakers today I'm planning to use some small bits in different color and multicolor. And it's just an accident that I mix up the beads in my storage, and now it's really hard to remove them and making the bunch of the color coordinated with them. So I place them as it is, and now I'm planning to use them. But before that I'll stick this here, and after that these are the beads, so I'll just add lots of beads here. want to do something with this Christmas ornament, but finally I'll decide that I'd go with glossy accent and put some glossy accent on them. And after that I'll add little sequins also. These are embossable window plastics, and its size is 5.5 by 4.5, and I'm planning to place one of the sheet on the top of it. As it's little bit big, I need to cut that. And before that I'm planning to emboss my Christmas saying on it, and I'll just kind of eyeballing here that how much I needed, and after that I'll take the Sharpie pen and make here a mark that I know that I need to cut that much, and I need to cut from both the side little bit. After that, I don't have those fancy dies which create the border window, so I'll put the substitute of that also. It is adhesive backing paper by Simplicity, and these are small strips, 12 by 3 inch strips, and I used one of these technique in my previous video also, and it works really great. So now I have to decide that which color goes with this background. So I just went through it, and actually the stars will look nice, so I just remove this, and now I need to cut it in the small strips, but the strips should be covering this black foam, so I just measure it like it is like 1 centimeter from every strip. It's not exactly 1 centimeter, little bit less, but that's how it is. So I'll make strips first. Now this is 1/4 inch, and okay, so I'll cut little bit bigger so that I don't have problem afterwards. And yeah, this one looks pretty. Now it's time to cut our acetate window also. So I'll cut this window by using the, actually I'm not removing this paper because most of the times it happens that you'll get the hand impressions, finger impressions on these plastic sheets. So I'll remove it, but afterwards. And now I'm planning to add sentiment here. So for that I'll use Fiskus Christmas sentiment, and these are my favorite. Most of the times I use them because they are having different kind of sizes and pretty bold. So now I want this happy holidays just above the girl's head, or I can put this here also, it's okay. And for embossing I will use the VersaFine ink, and here I have two options. I can emboss it in white or I can emboss it in black also, but I'm planning to use white today, which is Wow embossing powder, and I'll emboss this. You can see when embossing is done, the color is changed. Seeing that, now it's time to adhere this panel to the main window, and I'll put generous amount of glue here. And before placing this panel to the window, I would like to add some of these white flings and little bit of silver one. So I'll add. Don't forget to add your shaker things, otherwise you will it's just like a window card. So after that, I'll place this acetate and kind of and here you can see the glue and all the stuff, but after placing these strips, it will cover all the excess part which we don't want to see through the window. And then it's time to add our panels here, and I think this will be easy if I add strips first and then I'll add the panel to directly on the up, and I'll just measure it and then I'll cut it again. And now I'll place the strip here. Now for the inside, I'll put this remaining strip just like that, and I can use for making small flags or something like that in future. So this is today's card. Actually we learn a new technique today, that we can substitute our foam dots or the other things by using and whatever we have in our hand. So this is today's card. If you like my cards and my YouTube channel, please subscribe to it, and you can see all the product list on my blog. You can follow me on Facebook and Pinterest. So happy crafty life. Bye bye.